Giant are moving into position, and we've got that street furniture or elevated sections have taken prisoners, I'm afraid. As you can see, so many left-hand turns, and that did not look nice, Brian. Was it one of the Novo Nordisk boys?
Zubeldia is sitting 12th. He's already been on the deck already today, and again for the second time, so unfortunately. But I don't think he has to get up. He's sitting 12th overall. He has to finish this race because, you know, obviously there's a 3-kilometre rule, not unless they've changed things onto the circuit. But he didn't look as if he was enamoured to get back on the bike again.
No, 3-kilometre rule that Brian's referring to is if you fall within 3 Ks and it's not your fault, you'll be given the time of the winner, but that doesn't look like it's happening, and it's outside of that rule at 3.9 Ks, so he's going to be going backwards, or sorry, 3.9 miles over 6 Ks, so I think he's in trouble. It was that nasty corner. You remember I said the elevated street, not furniture, but the paving. That's what caught him out as he got spat out just after the Flamme Rouge. It's a dangerous corner, and don't forget, as this progresses, it's going to get more dangerous because more people are going to want to go quickly through that final turn. It comes, Brian, at about 800 metres to go. It's a nasty place to put it.
It is, but it's the speed of the peloton. You know, they've sat back all day. The peloton have now put a lot of pressure, and people are taking some risks. You know, the GC contenders are wanting to stay near the fronts just in case there's a crash or anything happens. You know, the sprinter teams are right up there, so it's fast and furious around the city here of Sacramento, and still these 7 riders are hanging on with just over 20 seconds.
Well, George Bennett, Groenewegen took a tumble yesterday. I think that, earlier on today, beg your pardon. I'm wondering whether that's knocked out his challenge today, but Lotto Jumbo are still there. A little bit further back, you'll see the men in black and yellow. I think they're probably neutered, but Tinkoff certainly not. And with 5.3 to go, it'll be the bell next time by 25 seconds now. What was your gap last time by?
It said it was 35 and it was 31 seconds. This gap is coming down all the time, but it's a good fight by the 7 riders in front. Still have a very slender advantage, but Bernie Iso thinks, right, we're not going fast enough, so he comes to the front. He's got Tyler Ferrer on the wheel. Just behind you've got one of the Tinkoff riders, and then you've got Mark Renshaw and Mark Cavendish.
So Bernie Eisel, big diesel that you might say, but he's quicker than that. He really is outstanding. Mark Renshaw, of course, and Mark Cavendish, the 2 Marks here, wanting to make one at the line. Let's see if they do. It certainly looks hopeful for them. We've kind of spread our bets here with Cav and Sagan, but don't discount Christoph either today. And maybe a resurgent Degenkolb heading for a top 5. I don't think he's going to get much more than that, but you never know, especially in a situation like this when the rough stuff can happen, and there's some checks over shoulders going on from the breakaway, and I think they realise that their time is up, I'm afraid. 4.5 kilometres, elbows flicking out like a dodgy dad dance, as you saw from the rally rider. That was Oronte in the orange, not really wanting to take it on, and here they go. Still, they've got a curve to take before they get there. And I do worry. I was right with the palms, by the way. I only saw the trunk. I'm kind of proud of myself. 4.2 kilometres remaining, and there we are. I'm afraid the hares are in sight of the hounds, and they are absolutely charging at the moment. Want to go then. Bell is ringing. You probably only hear it on the effects mic of the motorcycles as they come by, but it is ringing nonetheless. Sounds a bit like a cowbell today. Want to go then, Brian, and it's eyeballs out for a sprint, mate.
Yeah, still 10 seconds at this moment. Tyler Ferrer on the front, but it's using up a lot of riders. You see Bernie Iso coming across the line now, and he's absolutely spent. This is fast and furious around here, and still 10 seconds. They still have to close down this gap. As we come round this corner into the next corner, there's 3 kilometres to go.
3 kilometres to go. That's a tough distance to go all out for a sprint, and so you've got to preserve something within the pack, and that's what's happening. Looks like a marching band are just taking a rest for the time being. They get a very brief view as they sit between 2 of these rather tall and elegant buildings that grace this part of town. Very much governmental, doesn't it feel that way? but bossing it for now is Sagan, and he just issues a ball of spittle as if to say it's almost like a bull scraping the ground before he charges. Let's see if it happens. Down Lincoln Way he goes. It'll be a right-hander, just about the only one within, in fact it is the only one within this anti-clockwise circuit that we've got right now.
Panic now because the breakaway still just in front of them. They're starting to attack each other, but Mark Renshaw and Mark Cavendish found themselves right propped on the front there, so they swung over. A bit of hesitancy from the Tinkoff team, but they again take it up. You can just see the front runners just going round this corner. It's coming down all the time, but I think this is a lot closer than what they wanted it to be.
The only right-hander on this course, and they take it at speed, and there's not much time left. 10 seconds still holding, and it's going to be it's going to be a very, very late take, and maybe they're starting to believe. They're breaking down the breakaway. As you can see, it's riders all over the place. 3 of them are about to be caught, but there's still other remnants further ahead of them. This is dramatic stuff. We're heading for yet another of these pesky left-handers that they're going to take right now. There it is, swooping in and scooping up some of those who've been in the break. There goes Aronte, but they're not all caught just yet. I believe there's a couple further up the road. Let's have a look as the helicopter shows a duo up there. There we are. Not good camera work down on the ground, I'm afraid. Here we go.
Team Dimension Data having to use up Mark Cavendish. He's the lead-out man, Mark Renshaw, because the gap hasn't closed. Just about to catch Marangoni, but all the lead-out men for Team Dimension Data have been used, and Mark Cavendish now using Christoph as his lead-out.
Marignoni is the lone rider up there. Is he going to get caught? Finally, they're all broken into right now. So here we are. There's a turn still to come, and then we'll start the run for the line. 1.6 kilometers. We're up 18th Street right now, and finally the pack is the head of the race. Oh, confusion reigning down there amongst them all, and Katusha, they're thinking that all their birthdays have come at once here.
Yeah, Katusha have sat back, let everybody do it. 1 kilometre to go, so the red jerseys of Katusha are in control. Just behind you've got Sagan with 1 rider in front of him. Then you've got Mark Cavendish.
Big turn, then spat out to the right hand side of the road, and of course they're all there, and so there's a huge compression as well. Christoph's still got 2 men. Sagan unfortunately is hoboing upon their train. There he is, sitting inside with the green jersey. Also along for the ride, I believe, is Groenewegen, is it? Let's have a look for Lotto Jumbo. How much impact will he make? I don't think Mark Cavendish is going to retrieve this now. Oh, it's been a mess for these guys, but here we go. They're all looking at each other. They're all looking. Jempi Drucker's involved. I believe Degenkolb as well is going to have some fun here, but here we go then. Jempi Drucker, I think, for BMC as well. There goes Danny Van Poppel, but this is about Christoph surely. Sagan or Christoph, I think. Sagan goes to the centre of the road. He powers into the green jersey. Here we are. Oh, and Mark Cavendish pops up from nowhere. Oh, fantastic performance by the young man. Here he is. Birthday yesterday. Gives himself a present. Oh, and puts everyone back in their box. That's the way to do it. If you're going to do it yourself, make sure you do it well. And boy, did he.
Yeah, they left it very late. Congratulations to Mark Cavendish.